The scars on his flank tell a story of survival, a testament to the brutal world he inhabits.
Komodo's strong claws grip the rocky ground.
The Komodo dragon's scarred flank and tail twitch, indicating a restless energy.
Komodo dragon walks with powerful strides across the open savanna. The dragon, a relic from another age, follows the faintest whisper of a scent, its tongue constantly tasting the air.
scent of the Komodo dragon cuts through the night air.
The Komodo dragon charges with relentless speed, its powerful legs churning across the dry savanna.
The primal hunt continues under the shroud of early night.
A desperate gambit for survival, the hyena seeks refuge in the dense, thorny bush. Though sight may fail, other senses guide the hunter in the dark.
The pursued finds its kin, but safety is an illusion when the predator's shadow looms. Shadow takes form, and the memory of fear becomes a terrifying reality.
The sudden appearance of the beast sends a wave of terror through the clan.
Among the chaos, the old alpha remembers the price of challenge.
The predator, unhurried, assesses its scattered prey, choosing its moment.
A desperate tactic, a sacrifice for the clan, or a chance for escape.
The beast's focus remains unwavering, its true target clear, its senses honed.
Having chosen its target, the Komodo dragon begins its relentless, silent pursuit. A low silhouette against the horizon, the dragon's advance is a promise of inevitable confrontation.
The vast expanse of the savanna cannot hide the hunter from its prey, nor the prey from its hunter.
Each heavy, deliberate step echoes the unyielding will of the ancient predator. The beast's silent march across the savanna is a testament to its unwavering resolve. The relentless approach of the dragon leaves no doubt. The hunt has entered a new, terrifying phase.
The world transforms into a map of heat and scent, revealing the alpha's every move. The alpha's leadership falters, and a weakness in the clan's defense is revealed.
The hunter's instinct is swift, identifying the weakest link in the chain of survival.
The relentless pace of escape takes its toll, exposing a fatal weakness.
The predator's senses confirm the vulnerability, and the pace quickens.
A leader's cry of warning, a desperate plea to its failing kin. For the lagging hyena, the hunter's shadow consumes all hope. Gap closes, the hunter strikes, and the desperate flight turns into a brutal fight. The predator's strike is swift and decisive, immobilizing its desperate prey.
The bite of the Komodo dragon is a weapon of devastating power, a grip from which there is no escape.
A chilling tableau of inevitable defeat, the alpha witnesses the demise of its kin.
Within the dark confines, the Komodo dragon begins its grim feast, a testament to its brutal efficiency.
The brutal echoes of the kill carry across the night, stirring fear and a desperate hunger in the remaining clan.
Even amidst its feast, the ancient hunter remains vigilant,
ever aware of its surroundings. Driven by primal instinct and a desperate hunger, the alpha dares to approach the dragon's lair.
From the depths of the shadows, the dragon's gaze meets the emboldened, yet fearful, hyenas.
A chilling stare halts the advance, yet the lure of sustenance proves too strong to fully resist. A primal warning echoes from the shadows, a clear defiance against intrusion.
The raw power of the dragon's warning sends fear through the younger hyenas, but the alpha's resolve remains.
The air crackles with unspoken challenge as two ancient adversaries lock in a silent war of wills. Driven by a desperate mix of hunger and defiance, the alpha makes its first daring move. A silent, powerful warning. The dragon's patience is not limitless. A desperate gamble, the alpha challenges the unseen threat, hoping to break its resolve. The dragon's resolve is absolute. Its response, a chilling declaration of unwavering dominance.
The alpha's challenge is met with an unyielding force, forcing a tactical retreat, yet its spirit remains unbroken.
From the shadows, the dragon's gaze remains fixed, its predatory intent unwavering. Undeterred by fear, the alpha circles its adversary, probing for a weakness, a chance. Every movement of the challenger is observed, every vulnerability noted by the silent guardian. A glimmer of hope, a chance to bolster their numbers against the formidable foe. The silent war of wills is over. The dragon emerges. The hyenas, caught off guard, recoil from the sudden, menacing presence of the Komodo dragon. Yet, the old alpha, scarred and defiant, lets out a guttural snarl, a desperate challenge against the looming threat. Unfazed by the hyena's futile display, the Komodo dragon closes the distance, its power undeniable.
The subordinate hyena, unable to withstand the dragon's unwavering gaze, begins to falter, fear overriding aggression.
The dragon, a silent, ancient predator, tastes the alpha's defiance wavers, a primal instinct of self-preservation battling its ingrained territorial rage.
A low rumble emanates from the dragon's ancient throat, a sound that vibrates through the very earth, a silent warning.
The gap between predator and prey narrows, the air thick with an unspoken challenge and a primal understanding. A sudden, calculated lunge. The dragon probes their defenses, measuring their fear, their resolve. The feint works. The hyena's fragile courage shatters, their instinct for survival taking hold. Alone on the open plains, the alpha's bravado crumbles, replaced by a desperate, primal fear. The dragon, a master of psychological warfare, observes its prey, calculating its next decisive move. Desperate glance, a futile search. The alpha understands the terrifying truth. It stands alone. With its prey isolated and vulnerable, the dragon begins its true hunt. Meanwhile, the subordinate, a witness to the unfolding drama, is paralyzed by fear, a helpless observer. The alpha, now truly alone, makes a desperate, hesitant attempt to retreat, but the shadows offer no solace. Relentless, the dragon closes in, its ancient eyes fixed on its terrified, isolated prey. The chase is inevitable. The alpha's desperate flight is a futile dance before the dragon's inexorable approach. Exhausted and cornered, the alpha's defiant spirit gives way to a desperate, pained cry, accepting its fate.
With its prey within reach, the dragon unleashes its final burst of speed, a primal force of nature in full, terrifying motion.
The night hunt begins in earnest as the dragon's jaws, a vice of primal power.
A desperate, violent thrashing. The alpha fights with all its remaining strength, a primal struggle for life.
The struggle ceases. The alpha's last breath escapes into the silent, unforgiving night.
From the shadows, a terrified witness sees the inevitable conclusion, a chilling testament to the dragon's power.
With the alpha subdued, the dragon releases its grip, a silent declaration of its renewed dominance over the plains. A new target. The dragon's gaze, cold and calculating, pierces
The subordinate, sensing the shift in the predator's attention, lets out a tiny whimper, a desperate plea for invisibility.
The dragon, now aware of its hidden prey, begins a slow, deliberate approach.
Its panic explodes. The subordinate's terror reaches its peak, forcing a desperate, reckless flight for survival.
Across the vast, moonlit plains, a desperate race unfolds. Every breath is a struggle. Every glance back, a stark reminder of the relentless hunter closing in.
The gap narrows. The dragon's ancient power propels it forward, an unstoppable force closing on its prey. Exhaustion claims its toll. A misstep, a stumble, and the hyena's last hope falters on the unforgiving terrain.
A predator's instinct, honed over millennia, capitalizes on a single moment of vulnerability. The dragon strikes. A second strike, swift and brutal. The dragon's jaws find their mark, and
A desperate, violent thrashing. The subordinate fights with all its remaining strength, a primal struggle for life.
the desperate fight fades. The subordinate's life ebbs away, a silent default on the dusty plains.
With its second prey subdued, the dragon releases its grip, a silent declaration of its continued dominance. Its gaze, sweet the silent.
As the night deepens, the artificial veil lifts, revealing the raw, moonlit reality of the savannah's ancient theater.
Under the silent gaze of the moon, the dragon stands triumphant, a testament to its raw, untamed power. The vast plains fall silent, save for the whisper of the wind.
A savage feast. The dragon's powerful jaws, designed for destruction, rend.
Alone in its dominion, the dragon continues its feast, a solitary king in a silent, conquered realm. A silent declaration of victory, taste in the cool night air.
The feast concluded, the victor departs, leaving only the remnants of its power.
Yet, even in triumph, the hunter remains vigilant, sensing echoes of the night. With a new purpose, the dragon turns, its path set towards the unseen, deeper into the vast plains. As night yields to the nascent dawn, the dragon's journey of reassertion continues, unchallenged.
From a vantage point, the dragon surveys its dominion, bathed in the first golden light. Though the Alpha has fallen, the memory of the dragon's wrath lingers in the surviving clan. No presence goes unnoticed in the dragon's newly claimed domain. Its senses are sharp, its vigilance absolute.
With an unspoken command, the dragon moves on, its reign undisputed, its path carved by power. Under the bright morning sun, The dragon moves with undisputed authority, master of all it surveys.
Even the most formidable predator must pause for life's essential rhythm, a moment of calm in its boundless power.
Scattered and broken, the remnants of the Hyena clan bear the scars of their encounter, forever changed.
Unburdened by the hunt, the dragon finds solace in the sun, a testament to its unchallenged strength. From its high perch, the dragon surveys its dominion. As the day wanes, the dragon's silent declaration of sovereignty echoes across the plains, unchallenged. Alone, yet commanding, the dragon's presence defines the horizon, a solitary force of nature.
In the deepening twilight, the remnants of the clan, broken and scattered, seek solace in numbers, their fear a constant companion.
From its high throne, the dragon descends, a shadow merging with the deepening night, ever present.
Now, in the cloak of deepest night, the dragon's reign becomes a haunting, unseen force. In the profound silence of the night, the dragon's heightened senses cut through the darkness. Unseen, yet profoundly felt, the predator's presence stirs primal fear in the surviving clan. The dragon advances, a relentless hunter drawn by the scent of fear, its glowing eyes a harbinger of doom. A sudden, unseen force shatters their fragile peace, scattering the fearful clan into the brutal embrace of the night. Chase is on, a primal dance of predator and prey, where only the swiftest or the most relentless will survive. The gap narrows, the predator's determination fueled by the primal scent of fear, sealing the fate of its desperate prey. In the terrifying final moments, the primal instinct of survival manifests as raw, unadulterated fear in the eyes of the hunted. The hunter commits, a surge of reptilian power closing the final, agonizing inches, leaving no room for escape. A desperate gamble for life, a split-second evasion against the inevitable as death's jaws descend. But the dragon's grip is inescapable. The hunt concludes with a brutal, decisive finality. As life, the dragon's power is absolute. With an unyielding grip, it drags its weakening prey into the depths of the night. A final, brutal shake. The struggle ends. The silence of the victor descends upon the vanquished. The grip loosens. The silence that follows is a testament to power, a chilling declaration of the dragon's reign. Even amidst the feast, the dragon's senses are a constant sentinel, detecting a new disturbance in the silent shroud of night. From the shadows, a familiar adversary emerges, drawn by the scent of death.
The ancient adversaries meet again, their gazes locking across the desolate plain.
Memory and instinct collide. The Alpha recognizes its nemesis. The challenge is accepted. The dragon, still stained in the of its triumph. The true adversaries stand poised, their ancient conflict rekindled.
Driven by hunger and a lingering defiance, the Alpha makes its move, a calculated risk against an unyielding foe. The dragon's answer is clear, a primal warning, a display of unyielding power meant to shatter the Alpha's fragile courage.
Against all odds, the Alpha commits a desperate gamble for survival. A final steel meets scale, fury meets reptilian might. The battle for supremacy explodes.
A desperate bite, a futile effort against ancient armor. The hyena's fury meets the dragon's impenetrable might.
Patience exhausted, the dragon unleashes its raw power. A crushing blow, a moment of chaos.
The hunter knows no mercy. Sensing weakness, the dragon advances, its gaze fixed on the final, inevitable act.
Exhaustion and injury claim the Alpha. The final act unfolds in the silence. The beast closes in,
its victory assured. A decisive strike, ending the Alpha's reign. Silence falls as life departs. The Alpha's struggle is over. Witnessing the fall of their leader, fear grips the clan. Alpha is dead. The dragon reigns once more.
With the Alpha's reign ended, the victor severs its domain.
The remaining clan, broken and leaderless, melts into the darkness.
As night begins to wane, the dragon seeks its throne. With the dawn's first light, the dragon's true form is revealed, a symbol of enduring power. Its gaze sweeps across the vast expanse, the unchallenged ruler of its domain. From its elevated perch, the dragon observes the quiet expanse, now firmly under its dominion. With its claim reasserted, the apex predator descends to patrol its kingdom. Across the plains, the dragon moves with undisputed authority, a living symbol of its reign. Every scale, every scar, a testament to its ancient lineage and hard-won victory. An ancient gaze, unwavering and absolute. The plains now echo with a different authority, as the dragons,
Alone, yet commanding, the dragon's presence defines the very landscape. Even the smallest creatures sense the shift in power, a primal instinct warning of the new ruler.
a silent declaration of power, its every movement commands the very earth beneath it.
As the sun sets, a new era begins.
As dusk yields to the profound silence of night, the dragon remains, an immovable sentinel.
Life stirs in the shadows, ever aware of the silent power that holds the night.
Through the impenetrable darkness, its eyes burn, a beacon of ancient power. Under a canopy of 1,000,000 stars, the vast plains stretch, silent witnesses to a new order. Even in slumber, the dragon's vigilance is absolute, its watch unbroken.
As the first whispers of pre-dawn stir, the dragon awakens, its watchful vigil continuing. With renewed purpose, the unchallenged ruler begins its daily survey, a silent declaration of ownership. Each step, a testament to its raw power, leaving an indelible mark on its domain. A flick of the ancient tongue, tasting the air, confirming its domain is secure. Under the rising sun, the dragon casts a long, unwavering shadow, a final declaration of its reign. Under the full morning sun, the dragon stands as the undisputed ruler, its territory quiet and vast. In the tranquility of its reign, other creatures cautiously emerge, acknowledging the new balance. Even the sovereign seeks respite from the sun, a moment of peace in its reconquered realm.
Quenching an ancient thirst, the dragon partakes of its domain's bounty, a picture of absolute command.
As day surrenders to twilight, the dragon stands eternal, its reign solidified, its power unchallenged. As the last embers of the day fade, the dragon's shadow stretches, an enduring mark on the land. In the profound darkness, only its ancient eyes burn, a silent, eternal watch. The vast plains sleep, held in the quiet embrace of the dragon's unwavering dominion. An ancient power, reawakened and absolute, its gaze an eternal promise to its realm. The age of the dragon has dawned. Its reign is eternal, its legend